Hello chaps, Harry Badger here. In this video we'll be looking at airsoft mystery boxes and asking, are they really worth it? The basic principle of a mystery box is that you buy one for a fixed price, but you have no idea what you're going to get. There is a risk that you'll end up with a load of junk or stuff that you don't want, but on the flip side there is also an assumption or a hope that the value of the mystery box is greater than what you paid for it, and at the same time you end up with some cool stuff. That's the attraction, but equally that's the gamble. So I was shopping on the SOCOM Tactical website, I'll put a link in the description below. I was looking for a standard WE Gen 4 G17 gas blowback pistol. SOCOM Tactical were giving away a free holster with all WE pistol purchases. I can't include the holster in the assessment of the mystery box as it was part of a separate offer. Maybe it was a bit of lockdown boredom, but I spotted the mystery boxes and I had the question, are they actually worth it? And so I thought I'd get one and share my findings with you. SOCOM Tactical sells a mystery box for anything from £25 all the way up to £1,000. On the product page there's a box for you to add in some notes, so things like your size, your loadout, what rifle you have, etc. And this gives SOCOM the opportunity to make the mystery box a little bit more personal to you and also reduces the risk of you getting tat that you don't want. If you have a valid Yukari you can select the RIF option, or if you don't have one, select two-tone. Then pop in your date of birth and the Yukara number and then add to basket. So my order from SOCOM was simple, one standard WE Gen 4 G17 pistol for £100 and one £50 mystery box. Total order value £150. A few days later the order arrived, and here's everything that turned up. Pistol, mystery box and a free holster. My first thoughts on opening the box was, hello, this is not the pistol I ordered. I was expecting a WE Gen 4 G17. What I actually got was a WE G17, but the wet edition. And then the penny dropped and I realised that SOCOM Tactical had actually upgraded my pistol as part of the mystery box that I'd bought. The thing that stood out is got a gold barrel, which is a bit too bling bling for my liking. I felt that upgrading the gun in my order as part of the mystery box was a little bit cheeky, especially if I was after something very specific like the standard edition G17. So depending on your point of view, this could possibly be a good thing, or maybe not if you're after a specific make and model of RIF. The price of this wet edition G17 was £115, so that's £15 more expensive than the standard Gen 4 edition. Right, enough about the free upgraded pistol. Let's get back to the mystery box itself. Let's open it up and take a look at what we got. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, first up, a patch. I'm your Huckleberry. Right, okay, this is a reference to the film Tombstone where Val Kilmer plays the cool character Doc Holliday. Love that film, so happy with that. Next is a pair of fast fit gloves. Oh, these are the Mechamix gloves in camo. I've seen the black version with the bold white writing on the back of them that I've seen some airsofters wear. These camo ones are cool, I like those. What else do we have? An FMA suppressor. Okay, it looks about 20 centimeters long. Okay, nice, this is actually a Novsky. I recognise the pig spitting fire logo on the side, and it's double-ended. I'm assuming this is a 14mm clockwise and counterclockwise thread. And it's also nice that it's spring and foam filled, I like that too. It's well built, metal, nice textured grip. What else do we have? Right, so this is some kind of black pouch or panel. Molly on the back. A Viper Tactical Assault panel, whatever that is. Large Velcro pocket on the front. And then three smaller pouches that kind of look like they're for Enola Grey smokes or grenades. Could also be a hydration bladder pouch. Right, jury's out on this one. I will have to look it up and find out what it is. I'll put that out of the way for now. And lastly, a bag of Pro Ball BBs, 0.23 weights. Right, let's recap what we've got and total everything up. The Pro Ball BBs are £7. The Viper Assault panel is £21. The Mecha-Mix gloves are £18. The patch, and I had to look it up quickly, but it's a £5, and the FMA suppressor, which is £30. Oh, and the replacement for the standard WE for the wet edition, which was £115. So the total value of this lot is £196, and that's £46 difference. So I was £4 away from doubling my money on the mystery box. Am I happy with what I got? Yeah, I am. Not sure about the Viper panel, but everything else was cool. I've decided to keep the wet edition G17. The plan was to upgrade the standard version with a Crazy Jet inner barrel and hop, but I like the textured grip and the flat trigger on the wet edition. All in all, I'm happy with the purchase. There was an air of anticipation and a bit of fun in opening it all up. Would I buy another one? Well, I probably would. And thinking about it, I've got a couple of airsofting nephews, and it's always difficult to know what to get them for Christmas and birthdays. This could be a really good gift idea for an airsofter that has everything but could always do with more. And finally, back to the original question, are they worth it? Well, on paper, my box was definitely worth it. You do of course run the risk of getting stuff that you don't want, but then you'd know that when you purchased it. So thanks Ocom Tactical for the upgraded G17 and the fun mystery box. To everyone else, I hope this demystifies the mystery box, and now you know the sort of thing to expect. So that's it from me. To see more honest reviews of airsoft kit, make sure you hit subscribe with that little link below. And this is Harry Badger, signing off.